Hello and welcome back for part 5 of my Nakari challenge campaign, where we are allowed to hold only one settlement and use no recruited units. So we lined up this attack at Tordranol to try and eliminate the rest of the Scourge of Cain forces. They've got this army in forced march plus the garrison. I think I transferred most stuff over from Nakari, but I wanted to just have a quick check.
Exquisite
I think I have
torture.
a banner somewhere that gives a leadership bonus.
The Tempter Lord.
Oh yeah, also have the Shield of Tolos. I definitely should transfer that. Spell resistance, that doesn't matter. Yeah, Standard of Chaos Glory, that's nice. And we can throw over the Rampager Standard too, sure. Okay, don't need those.
Such a thin, weak
Yeah, so just to go over my plan briefly here, I'm going to raise this settlement, then this is the last settlement of the Scourge of Cain, and Nakari on his own is going to go fight and subjugate them there.
I bring you
Okay, and
most privileged of Slaanesh.
yeah, I've got the healing potion on this one who's coming in a bit damaged, and the other healing potion on my Spellcaster Lord, which makes sense. Let's also give them the Shield of Tolos. Yep, and this stuff too. Yeah, that 10%, not 10%, plus 10 leadership in a 35-meter radius is going to be good. I think the way we could end up losing characters here, or potentially even losing the battle, is through loss of leadership and getting tired. Right. Okay, so now we're ready. Let's give you this. And all of these cultists are mounted, right? Yes. In fact, is everyone mounted? Yes. That's pretty interesting. So that gives us a maneuverability advantage. We're also still pretty small targets, so we shouldn't get shot by their missile units once we get into melee, unlike Nakari. Next decision, seducing units. So we've got 4,000 budget, we've got 24,000 just about total money, so no problem at all to use as much of this as we can. 4 unit capacity, but just looking at this, the cheapest ones are 1350, so we're not actually even going to get 3 units seduced for the budget, because 3 times this would be 4050. So the best units are the Shades. Their melee attack and defense are definitely a step up from this other stuff. Some argument for taking... Well, I could take the Spear units, which have a bonus against us, with us all being large units. You know, because we're all mounted. The trouble is that the Spearmen are so ineffective against the rest of their units, so I'd purely be taking them to basically, like, as a denial, which doesn't really appeal to me. I think I'm better taking... These ones are all on force march as well. I think that would persist if I seduced a unit from up here. I think they'd enter the battle force basically fatigued. Not 100% on that. I'm thinking one thing I could do is take 2 crossbow units, the ones that aren't force marched, from the garrison. This unit, yeah, this unit has anti-infantry, which is definitely good against all of that other stuff. I think if I take a melee infantry unit though, it will just get shot to death, trying to close the distance. Alright, I'm gonna go for the 2 crossbows. Yeah, still predicting a close defeat. Okay, I have an idea of what to do here, I think. Yeah, so magic-wise we don't have Nakari's magics, we don't have Lash of Slaanesh, but we do have the Penumbral Pendulum. Oh, I don't really want to fight them in the forests. Okay, might have to go draw them out with magic then. But that should be fine. So yeah, we're looking to set up Penumbral Pendulum as a big damage source against multiple infantry units. It's not... it doesn't have great armor piercing, so it's not the best against the Black Ark Corsairs, but it should be good against the lightly armored stuff, which is everything else. Okay, so I think what I'll do here... Yeah, no need to deploy too far forwards. I doubt the enemy will rush at us. We obviously have the speed advantage, so we can just move around with our mounted units very easily. Let's just deploy kind of conservatively like this. Start the battle. Wait for our reinforcements to come in. I don't think they're going to run up this hill. We'll get magic charged up, which is good. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is focus all of my mounted characters on one end of their line, and maybe use my crossbows on the other flank to sort of occupy some of their units. Clearly I don't mind really what happens to these guys. I think they do count towards our balance of power though, so having them die for nothing, not going to be great, you know, for leadership, and also how long we have to fight before we inflict the army losses. Okay. So then I think the question is, which flank are we going to go for? Let's just check this. So regular Penumbral Pendulum, yep, 50% armor piercing, range 200 meters. That range is definitely nice. Upgraded version. Increased armor piercing damage. Okay. So instead of being 30, yeah, instead of doing 18 armor piercing, 18 normal, it is 36. No, it's 27 armor piercing and 18 normal for an extra 4 winds of magic. Yeah, because I don't have too much armored stuff, I don't think that's going to be worth it. Alright, so the cultists have no abilities at all, that's fine. So yeah, plan is to just keep all these 8 units together. Let's just advance in the middle. See if we can see how the enemy is set up here. Their lord's going to be in the middle, which is too bad. It'd be nice to snipe their lord, because he's just going to be pinging away at us with his crossbow. But I think if we go for him right away, then we're just going to end up basically with both flanks, their forces coming at us, right?
I go!
Yeah, I think step 1 is going to be drawing them out from a defensive position in the woods. Hopefully they're not too deep in the woods. Looks like they're deep in the woods. Yeah, because they have a total of, I think, oh no, here they are. Okay. And the shades are going to be concealed, yeah. Definitely don't want to fight them over here. This penalty to melee attack and speed is... yeah, that would penalize all of our characters, so obviously bad. So we'll cast some magic at them, they'll come towards us, and then how do I want to set up? I think what I will do, let's have the crossbows take the high ground over here.
Forward! Carnage awaits!
Let's have all of you come move here.
Moving.
And yeah, so this new ability... so it charges at the same... right, it charges in the same way as Fascination, and it makes one enemy unit unable to move for 13 seconds. Yep, okay. So we can make use of that in this battle.
Dark shards!
Yeah, so the enemy's just obviously sat there waiting for us to get into position. They'll move around a little bit, but I think the positioning here is good. We're up at the top of a hill. Yeah. line of sight for the crossbow should be good. Okay.
None can resist me.
They're actually deployed. I thought they'd be more spread out. Yeah, it's interesting that they're not. They have sort of stacked up like this.
Spreading.
So what have I got here? I've got the cooldown. Right. The one thing with the cooldown is you have to make sure you're not using it too soon after casting, because there's a duration of the actual spell before it goes on to the ticking down for the cooldown. So you have to wait for the duration to be over and the cooldown to start, then you use this. We also have this spell. So the overcast version is an AoE like this, and it's a penalty to armor and leadership. Yeah, probably not really going to go for that. So let's start by just dropping a penumbral pendulum down this line of infantry. Now let's wait for the magic to fully charge. Don't functionally have a time limit here. Yeah, you actually are damaged enough that I should just pop this right at the beginning of the battle, since she's not going to lose any healing from it. Or did I do that calculation wrong? Yeah, maybe I did. Well, in any case, I don't think it healed for much more than what she was short, so... This is a bit of an annoying spell to cast as enemies are moving in, but there should be plenty of time to cast it once we've actually got them engaged. Yeah, they will be running... I almost wonder if I want to draw them out even further. The trouble with this is that I can imagine they'll come forwards. The crossbows will be in range, they'll start shooting at us, we'll rush to get them in melee, but then they can fall back in these trees, which isn't what I want. We could deploy over here. Maybe it sort of has the same problem. We could deploy way back. Yeah, I don't really want to be fighting up a hill. Now, how about if we do this? Yeah. Being indecisive here, but... This also maybe has the advantage that we can conceal... We can kind of conceal our troops behind the hill. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've used the battle timer, but it's just not going to be a problem. So now let's start casting some magic, and we will fall back and basically take them on as they come in. Oh, nuts. They've rearranged their line to be less susceptible to the penumbral pendulum. Going for the upgraded version here because I'm seeing an opportunity to get a nice big hit in. Alright, now we can pop this. Nice big hit in on those Black Ark Corsairs. And we didn't overcast. I'm sorry, we didn't miscast. Yeah, if they stay still, I'm just going to do the same thing again. Try and get that positioning. Because this is going to get a lot of kills the second cast. Alright, we did miscast that time. Yeah, 160 kills. Really high value. So we messed up Bleak Swords and the Dark Ark Corsairs. Yeah, if they stay still, I mean, we could do the same thing again to this back line. We have the healing potion to kind of offset the miscast damage. No, they're coming in. Okay. I feel like I should still try to cast this while they're moving, but I'm not going to overcast it because I don't trust myself to time it so well. It looks pretty good though.
A pleasure.
It's definitely one of those spells where you want to make sure you're dropping it on the same units, because the initial cast basically doesn't get kills, it just does quite a lot of damage. So let's go for these dark shards again when they get closer. Oh, if they're going to clump up even more, that would be good. There's also a lot of clumped up infantry here. Yeah. Thinking this is going to be good. Nice. I didn't take my own advice there though, because I've now targeted like 3 different sets of their units, but it's all good. I mean, it's even if we're not getting the kills, the HP damage adds up. Man, that is a short cooldown. So what other magic might I want to cast later? Possibly this to debuff their units or their lord. Probably not that. Possibly this for some extra damage. Seeing some pretty good pendulums still. Let's wait for them to come out the trees. Haven't seen their shades yet, but I'm assuming they're like over here. Interestingly, they have both the dread or okay, they've got. I guess they've got 4 dread spears. Yeah, 2 on each flank. That makes sense. Trying to sort of line up where we want to go for when we launch our actual attack. All right, let's see. Should be pretty good. Okay, I didn't catch the units behind quite as well as I thought it would. But we also didn't miscast, so that's cool. Yeah, stay out of missile range of that dude. Enemy showing great patience here, not rushing to come get us. I guess. Yeah, I mean they are on force march, which limits how quickly they can run around, obviously. Let's go for a non-overcast pendulum up this line. No, gotta watch their lord's missile range. So how many more casts of this do we have? I think at least 4. Alright, now these ones are running in. Yeah, now these ones are running more quickly. Good. Let them get even more tired. Yeah, some of these units are fresh as well. Perfect. Yeah, let them just run all the way towards us. I think the crossbows are in an okay place here.
Enjoy your deaths.
I think I'll have... Yeah, not quite sure which way round I'm going to send my heroes. Got a good line here. Okay, let's wait. Let's save the rest of our magic because we're going to really clump them up
Avatar of torment.
later here. This is maybe too tempting though. Oh, they aren't going to stand still.
Herald moving.
Yeah, I think we want to get around the back. But we want to do it so that the units at the front are still trying to push towards the crossbows, so wait for the crossbows to start shooting. Just be patient.
Demon of Slaanesh! None can resist me! A tempting destination!
Murder awaits!
Alright, they're not coming in. Interesting. No, it seems like they're happy adopting
Battle ready.
defensive position again.
Advance, Druki!
Okay. Haven't seen the AI do this before. Normally you sort of activate them and then they just come towards you. And that's that. But yeah, they're pretty hesitant here. Oh. Shoot. Yeah, they just turned around as I was casting that. Should have been more patient. Alright. Speaking of patient, I think what I will do...
End them.
Let's sort of force the issue here.
The beguiling nightmare!
Get in range of their spearmen with my... Well, their crossbows technically.
Suffering awaits.
Here are some shades. Okay. And you know what?
Dealers in death.
Oh, we can't see them now.
Captivating and horrifying.
There we go.
Dark elves.
You shoot at those shades.
Weaklings.
Yeah, they're just completely disorganized here, aren't they?
Temptation.
Alright, that's gotta hit something, surely.
New game.
Oh boy. Yep.
Lacerate them.
Alright.
Druki. Slay them.
Sweetest
Don't really have much in the way of combat abilities to pop down here. Yeah, we're also right on top of our Shades unit. Probably should have saved even more magic, honestly. But this is looking very good. Oh man, I want to overcast this. It's just going to wreck their army. Alright, I'm doing it. Dodge this.
torture is rapture.
Yep, they got the murderous thingy right away. Alright. Have to be a little careful here. I wasn't really planning to fight the whole army at once, but that is what we are doing now.
Let others die.
Yeah, these units are getting shot, but that's not really a problem. We haven't taken much damage on our guys here, just yet at least. We've almost got this charged up. Let's get that down on something healthy, like jet spears.
Hand demon of Slaanesh.
Are we going to get much more magic? Sadly not. We will start to get a little tired. Yeah. Okay, let's not fight them in a huge clump. Yeah, we're also having some minor-ish leadership issues. Oh no, sorry, that's the
Nagarothi. Kill them.
These ones rallying.
The purple herald. The prince commands.
Yeah, so I think with hindsight I should have saved my magic and done even more huge amounts of damage here, but a lot of their units, yeah, I mean I think we probably just straight up beat them in a melee fight. What I should be doing though,
Resist me.
where is their lord? He's back here. No, I don't think he's actually... Let's pop the healing potion. I don't think he's actually shooting us. I don't see his... Or maybe his ammo's gone down a tiny bit.
Torture them.
Yeah, let's break these units, get these abilities charged up. No, taking a chunk of damage there.
Kill everything.
You can just come up and shoot into this monster blob. Yeah, if I'd just been more patient with the spells at the beginning, we could basically win this battle just off a handful of casts of Penumbral Pendulum. We'd have like 1,000 kills, no problem. That said, I mean, still kind of slaughtering them. Let's see if we can snipe that lord. Yeah, sadly, no, that actually doesn't give us any combat bonuses. Well, we're exhausted, but they're going to be exhausted as well.
Cold-blooded killer.
Yeah, just shoot into the big clump.
Following orders.
Why are they not shooting? Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Got this up again. Maybe it wasn't the best target. Victory's on our grasp. Cool. Yeah, I think they've just taken a bit too much damage and they're not doing damage to us super quickly. We have popped all our healing though. Just shoot, dude. Don't know what's up with this unit. Alright, that'll do. Okay, guess we can stop the unit from moving, but what does that do? I feel like not much at this point. Keep trying to go for their lord. Could drop that on him, I guess. He's trying to get away from us, I think. Oh yeah, the crossbows actually should do pretty good damage here. Shooting into their backs. Yeah. Well, I think this battle's gone absolutely fine. I do wonder if there's a different way I could have used the seduction or setup, but I think, yeah. Did more damage than I expected to them with magic coming in, but I could have done even more if I just held off. Why can't you just shoot into this blob, right? Yeah. Just a bit glitchy with this unit, the kind of... No, that looks pretty good though. They've done a decent amount of damage, not amazing. Yeah, we have leadership issues here though, we need to be a little careful. Maybe shoot the shades? No, that's not shooting.
Battle calls.
Alright, we are beating their lord up. Okay, he's shattered. Alright, nice, we got the victory. Okay, so nobody actually down to half health. Yeah, we popped our healing stuff. I'll certainly take that. Yeah, I guess what happened was that our crossbows did get wrecked by the shades, but the shades were so expensive to seduce that if I seduced one, I couldn't take a second unit, and I think taking 2 units was still better than that. Yeah, so 698 kills. It'll show more on the next screen because they just divide up the remaining, the ones that got away since it's a settlement battle and they're all going to die, but 678 is solid. 698. Right, we are going to... Yeah, we have to raise this though, because otherwise I can't subjugate them off the last settlement. So that will mean no replenishment here. That's okay though. Honestly, did not take really that much damage on any of those cultists. Yeah, and it's not that much in devotees that we're missing out on.
The sweet taste of hope destroyed.
Alright, so we picked up a Slaaneshi mutant. Druki Destroyer on all 3 of the lords. Brass Cleaver, okay, that's good. Forbidden Rod. That guy has the gift of Slaanesh, right, because that's their faction leader and he's immortal, so that's the same deal as with the leader of Trace. So that'll help get us devotees.
Most privileged
okay.
of Slaanesh.
So what's going to happen here? We're going to make the attack and then subjugate them. Unfortunately, yeah, this region where we backed up to is part of the ruins rather than part of the rather than part of Tor Anlek. I wonder if we can get...
The herald.
No, we can't get back.
Slaanesh.
I think I should force march with these armies.
I see the wind.
Let's just have a look here. Yeah, because of the geography, there's absolutely no way that the army could get over this way. I think it is possible if I do, yeah, assuming I go and win the battle with Nakari and subjugate them, the Scourge of Cain, I think it's possible Alariel will, over the next end turn, declare war on me, because she then won't have these as an enemy. But I don't think that's a reason not to get this war finished. Like, I could besiege with Nakari, kind of wait for next turn to have all my other heroes back in one place, but I think it should be fine. Alright, let's do the rank ups. Or let's move... Well, no, let's do rank up first, then we'll sort out what Nakari is doing.
Prince.
Okay, Focus Seeker on you. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Divine immortality.
Just keep working on, yeah, fighting line.
Tender hand.
Don't need more spread corruption right now. Let's go for melee defense.
The herald of Slaanesh.
Leveling all of my heroes up the same way, but I think I think part of the reason we wouldn't take more damage on the cultists is because the melee defense is so high. I mean, it really is. It really does matter for the low tier infantry trying to actually hit us. Right, getting extra armor. Doesn't seem like it does much. We need one more point in here. Oh, hold on though. No, I was going to save all my points from rank 10 so we could go straight to the Greater Gate. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, so saving both those points. And you, we can get this one. Yep.
Slaaneshi Herald.
And 2 points on our Lord who led the attack. So Evasion and Pit of Shades, I think. Yeah. Alright.
Such wondrous suffering this
So,
will bring.
let's swap gear back to Nakari. Not that I think we'll particularly need it here, but since the game lets us do this, we might as well. So do we have a better weapon now? It's the Brass Cleaver or Gold Sigil Sword or Warrior Bane. Base weapon damage minus 8%. Plus 8 melee attack for all allies in range. Yeah, we probably don't need that. Do we have... Yeah, plus 14 melee attack when fighting elves. That's not only high elves, that's dark elves too. So yeah, we'll be up at 84 melee attack. So I'm thinking we just go with... Yeah, just go back to the Warrior Bane. And we can do... Yeah, we've got the Channeling Staff. Let's get the Shield of Tolos. That missile resistance could definitely be nice. And enchanted item, yeah, we should go for Potion of Healing. Okay, and... I don't... I mean, our charge... Maybe we could go for more charge bonus. Let's go for the leadership. Having Nakari have leadership problems is sort of the only way I can imagine anything going wrong here, so... Yeah, this other stuff doesn't matter too much. Okay. And... Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the fight done. We could sack them again, but the sack value is so little because we sacked them last turn, so we won't bother with that. Let's just go and subjugate them. Honestly, I don't think seducing units really matters here. Because we have the regeneration on Nakari and also the healing potion, I don't think we need to spend the gold. Yeah, so I think we just play a kind of silly game here where we start like opposite this gate, then we just run to this gate. Or run all the way round even to this gate. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Seems kind of inevitable we'll get shot a little bit, but they barely even have a full unit's worth of dark shards, so it's not that scary. Alright, let's start here and then run around.
Defy the Arch-Tempter.
So all three of their missile units are here, yeah. Kind of absurd how quick Nakari is.
Faster.
Imagine if you had Nakari and then 19 heroes, each of whom had the plus 4% speed in the army bonus. So that would be plus 76 speed. So he'd have like... I don't know what the cap is, but he has something like 220 speed. Yeah, or a bit less than that, but yeah. Kind of absurd. Alright, let's speed this up. Oh, is this gate already damaged or already knocked down? Haha, it is. Okay. Got some bad news for you, Dark Elves. Got this build too. Not that it's going to matter for this battle. We might drop it on some spears. Yeah, spearmen are probably the unit to take out with that. Alright, they're shattered. Let's see how much damage this does.
Yes.
Aha, I think we have procced. Yeah, we've procced the Harvester of Souls.
Glorious power of Slaanesh.
Are we getting shot? We are getting shot. So where is the... No, we can just grab that victory plaza. Should get the job done. You come back for some more. Alright, here are the rubber units.
Stride. Casting. Moving. This will do. I shall dance.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while, I guess, for Nakari to cap this on his own. But... yeah, I mean, they just don't really have enough. We could just go fight. We could just go fight them and not worry about this, I think.
We are in agreement.
Some bleak swords here. We do cap a bit slowly. And there's a tower shooting us right there. Alright, let's just go kill them.
Soul trigger. Unleash my power.
He's a big target, but he dodges some of the missile fire just because of his attacking animations.
Attack!
Alright, should be able to proc a little bit of regeneration here, I think. Yep, there we go. Find a unit to drop this on. No, there's not many left. Oh well, whatever. There's the murderer's prowess. They're shattered.
Charge!
Get these dread spears. It would be nice to get perfect vigor on Nakari.
Tasmagoria!
Alright, here's the other stuff. Alright. Where are we going now? Oh, hit the units are, okay.
by the Hell Forge.
Hello. Oh yeah, and they actually get the rampage effects just when he's close to them, which is really devastating against missile units. Okay, cool. Yeah, full health. Good. Okay, and this should also give us another bunch of devotees, which will mean we can get more cult spreading, I think, in Alariel's territory. Have to be a bit careful because, obviously, if the settlements we're going to raise, it doesn't really make sense to stick a cult there because we'd have to rebuild it and pay the devotees again to get the building. Yeah, let's look at the campaign map. So here we go, subjugate.
Our knees do not bend.
Your knees do not bend. Well, they do now. Power Stone, alright. Okay, now they presumably hate me.
Quickly, and you may escape with your life.
Not great. They don't love the fact we have Trace as a vassal. They do like the fact that we're fighting the High Elves. Yeah, I mean, obviously they don't like any of the higher factions. I don't think they'll rebel. Let's see.
Speak.
Okay, Trace. Yeah, so they're taking a dip because... Right, we still have that minus 141 penalty on military actions, which will just slowly dissipate over time. They don't like the treaties with the Dark Elves and the Greenskins, sure. Yeah, I think this is still okay though.
Those are outside.
The ally missions here is against Tyrion. We don't need to go for those. Okay, so didn't get a level up on Nakari. Yeah, we definitely have.
I see the wind.
Definitely have to worry about this army. So it's a full stack. Looks like they're at pretty much full strength, or will be on their next turn. There's Safari, who they are fighting.
Cannot hide your
Oh, they are actually at war with Skullcrag also. Yeah, sadly I still think there's a good chance that we get Avalon declaring war on us. So if that happens, I think the worst case scenario would be for this army.
I wield the wind.
They can't get to Shrine of Kurnos from where they're standing, but they could force march over in this direction and stand somewhere like here.
Choking.
And be
Lacerating.
out of kind of too far for us to come attack from main force. So I think what I'll do,
Lord,
have Nakari head back over this way.
my new palace.
To kind of foil that possibility I was talking about. We know that, yeah, this army would have to go over this bridge and this bridge to get to here, so even if
Don't stop.
she does declare war on us, we can safely use force march. We just want to get east as fast as possible here.
Movements.
Just anticipating a war declaration sooner or later. There's no real advantage to having us spread out. Yeah, of course, we could also end up at war with the these minor factions too, but can't do a lot about that. Okay, so 616 devotees, that's enough for 2 more buildings.
Prince of Elfwan.
Let's get 1 in Elysia, extra cultists there, and let's get Evershale. Yep. Oh, we don't have a cult here. Right. Okay, that's fine. Can you even set up a cult in,
Name it.
Oh, you can establish a cult in the gates, that's pretty funny. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Possibly Avalon are not as aggressive. And yeah, they're just going to rebuild this. If we get a turn or two with Avalon not declaring war on us, then hopefully the Dark Elves can go recolonize the other settlements. Alright. So yeah, we'll have a new cultist here who can come join Nakari. We'll have a cultist here. We could go set up another cult, even though we don't have the devotees for the building yet. Yeah, that all looks good. And I think leave this equipment on Ikari just in case they launch a sneak attack over the end turn.
The herald
Sure.
of Slaanesh.
Ah, we should look at, yeah, this, the commandment, because we have 100 corruption here, and yeah, there's not anywhere near enough counteracting that, so we also have 20 points in characters. So yeah, 100 here and 100 there. We're probably raising it, we're probably not doing enough to raise it in adjacent provinces in this direction, so let's switch this off. We've got this finishing in 1 turn, okay. So let's get a building discount, yeah. Might go for this if there's enemy armies in our territory. Don't need more growth, sure. So let's go for Cavalcade of Dark Desires. Can also go for this, but yeah, it doesn't really make sense to do that. We'll demolish this building. Then next turn this will be finished. We'll have 2 building slots, and we can go for yeah, this and this, which will set us back a little money-wise, but we're doing fine for that. Okay, tech. I think I just want... yeah, I think this ability is somewhat useful, but I really just want... no, I don't want any of the rest of this, I don't think. Vigor per second, minus 3% for 20 seconds. Maybe that is worth picking up. What I was going to say was, I think we should go for the seduce units cost, because we've been at the threshold of just not being able to seduce like a 3rd unit multiple times. And against a full Heil stack, this seems like taking 3 units instead of 2, or even 4 instead of 3 seems pretty good. But I think this affects the whole army. And that vigor reduction is definitely nice. Alright, sure. Let's go for the ill repute.
I am pleased.
And I think I saw I can get a little gold off of a beastman. Yeah, these beastmen. They're actually friendly with us. Oh yeah, and we get the seductive influence with beastmen. So I guess Slaanesh draws a line somewhere, but not at beastmen. They are fair game. So...
Enchantress.
alright, trade agreements with
Very
these
well.
ones. Yeah, that's fine,
I
it's
will
going to make a
hear
little
your
extra money.
petition.
They don't have any money to give us, but I think I'm still okay doing this. Sure, they'll probably die soon anyway,
Of
so it
course.
doesn't really matter.
Lady of Supreme.
No glory. Only service.
Alright, so let's talk to the Shadow Gore.
Amufar.
Oh, that's right, they're beastmen, they don't understand how money works. Yeah, I always forget that, it always cracks me up when I see, like, you go to make an arrangement, they're like, oh, we give you all our money? I think it's because they don't pay with gold or favor to actually do anything. So it is meaningless to them. Let's see, could I... I'm assuming you're not interested in joining... oh, they're not too far off that. No, they're not interested in joining war against our enemies. Fair enough. Yeah, I will take this money though. Oh, beastmen are great. I think this is maybe all the money they spawned in with. Let's see if I can take exactly 3,000. Yes. Oh no, that didn't work. Yeah, I guess they don't have that much. All right, we'll take this.
Flotilla of the damned.
Alright, good. I think that's everything. Yeah, we'll just have to see how this situation plays out. If we get a few more turns to prepare, we'll be able to get more heroes out, which would be nice. If we get a war straight away, we're going to have to deal with this stack, but I think we should be able to do that. And yeah, we've got our new cult buildings coming up. That's all good. Yeah, let's go to the next turn. Yeah. Alright, that's the end of Safari. Ah, but no war declaration from Alariel. Good. Oh, that's going to be a tempting target for the Beastmen. We've got the cult here, we can eventually get a cultist hero at. It just doesn't seem like a great idea. Ah, Catholic declaring war on us, are they? Surely, right? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we've got Trace to absorb the brunt of any actual attack that comes in from this side. Can't imagine them sailing around to try and land up here because there isn't a great landing spot. Let's see what they actually do. Didn't see any armies moving just yet. Ah yes, I thought that might happen. Oh, but they must have failed the ambush and gotten wiped out. Oh well, at least they deposited their 3,000 gold in our bank account before they left. Yep. Good old beastman. Truth bomb. 5 control. Okay. Alright. So, oh, Savary are not quite wiped out. They've got this
Magic
left.
in purest form.
Yeah, okay. It's not really going to get anything done. Oh, Avalon declared war on Illyrian. Okay.
State your business quick.
Oh, right. They've got 4 settlements. That war of Tyrannoc, the Dreadfleet, and Avalon.
Mistress of the Undying Forest.
Right.
Ulf-One's defender.
Yeah, I mean, things are obviously
Warden of
tanking
Tor
diplomacy-wise with all of the major high elf factions. In fact, they're tanking with basically everyone.
Fear my
Count knocked.
Peerless.
Prince Elthari.
Right, so I think the thing is to try and deal with one war at a time. With that in mind... Did I not get...
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Did I not get a cultist spawn here? Huh. That's weird. I got one spawned here.
My divine master.
Normally, yeah, so we were at 6 out of 6 last turn, right? And we have 2 buildings coming in that would put us to 8 out of 8, except this one increased the capacity but did not actually spawn the cultist. Unless I'm... No, it says 7 out of 8, right? I'm not just missing it somewhere. That's a bit annoying. I mean, we can demolish the building and rebuild it, which should hopefully work. But that costs us... We only get 60% of the devotee cost back from doing that. Weird. I would have also quite liked to scout and see... I mean, it looks like they've still actually just kept their troops in the settlements. Alright, in terms of seductive influence on Avalon, we are making a net gain, but only barely. Yeah. 12 from the cults, losing 10 from their resistance.
What pleasures do you require?
Yeah, let's have you come up this way to join the armies.
The sweet pain of sand in wood.
We should form a cult with this one. I think probably Torfino is the choice. So we've also now got some cults with Tyrion, but sadly we're not getting enough points from them to make any gain in the influence yet.
Ridiculous.
Right.
Cultist.
Yeah, let's make let's get cults in all of Alariel's territory.
Perfection.
High Elven Archmage.
And let's bring our armies back over.
Ready to sample the wares?
Yeah, this isn't the time to go for another adventure at sea. We should get in position to try and do something about Catholic.
High Elven Archmage.
So our vassals managed to recruit, got 17 units here, plus a second army of 9.
Master
That's
of magic.
pretty good going. We'd need 57 allegiance to commandeer this army.
This place is
How much money are they actually giving us? 286, okay. Yeah, I mean obviously that's going to increase as yeah, they get more economy and stuff. Yeah, I think I will demolish this. We'll get 150 back, and then we can spend 250. Because otherwise, I mean, this is kind of useless, right? We didn't actually get the cultists from this.
Greater secrets are mine.
Don't see exactly how far this army could move, but we estimated it was around up to about where Nikari is. So they can't come attack Toran like in one turn, for instance. They might come over here to recolonize
bore me.
that. Nah, they're at war with these ones. I think they're more likely to come south.
Slaanesh.
Yeah, so let's force march
My den.
east
Of sins.
here.
Most
give you-
privileged of Slaanesh.
Give you a cultist to give you the movement boost as well.
Come!
Slaanesh's desire. Seeking sweetest agony.
Yeah. Maybe I should have been a bit more careful with that
Divine
positioning.
immortality.
Shouldn't be in range to be attacked from here.
The Tempter
think.
Lord.
Divine
Alright, well what we can do...
immortality.
Yeah, let's just make sure we're in
I
range to
yearn
reinforce each other here.
go.
Raise my pavilion.
Right. Don't need to do anything about the skill points. So yeah, we'll work our way east and then hopefully take out Cathik. Yes, and we get to get all of the good stuff down here. So extra income and then the hero buildings. So in 4 turns time, we'll be able to get, or 3 turns for this one, we'll be able to get 4 more heroes. So that is awesome. Yeah, most of these don't really do anything now, so I guess we go back for the corruption. Yeah, we actually get more. We get more income if control is below -50, but that's not. Yeah, it's just not that much money. Either way. Sure. Okay, we have a lot of gold sitting around. I think that's fine. We're probably going to dip into the red with a couple more cultists and heroes. Yeah, because each hero is over 250 upkeep, I think. But that'll be fine.
Speak!
Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to do here.
Cruel and
Forbidden magic!
Duty.
Not
is
getting anywhere
purpose.
here. Yeah, we're nowhere near close to signing peace treaty with Altharion or Tyrion.
The Lord of Excess reigns supreme.
Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go next turn. I could get an extra lord, but don't think that's super important. Oh yeah, I see what's happening here. The end of Safari.
Enter my palace.
They want money for non-aggression pact. How about no? But I don't particularly plan to attack them. We have the High Elves on our plate right now. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if... what are you doing? Yeah, that didn't look like a... necessarily a smart move. It got the Cathik armies to just shuffle around. Maybe that's useful. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we spend a pretty long time now just in Ulthuan trying to get the High Elves out of here. Yeah, Safri are gone completely. Attain are at war with the Dreadfleet. Okay. More enemy Centurion. Ooh, we have some beastmen.
Pay for his allowance.
You love to see it. Okay, and they have a positive opinion towards Scourge of Cain, and they don't like the fact that we beat the crap out of them earlier, but that's fine. They're still willing to pay us for this non-aggression pact. Could I interest you in fighting someone else? Yeah, the trouble is they haven't encountered these factions. Well, that's part of the trouble. They're also extremely strong, of course. Alright, in that case, we'll just take the money. This is a big enough chunk of money, I think it's worth it. I mean, there's an argument for sort of just killing the beastmen for some experience or whatever. They might end up raiding us and eventually declare war here, but I think it's more likely in this position that actually wander off and find some elves to attack. I don't think I've ever seen beastmen spawn in Ulthuan before, but I guess it's related to the Chaos Corruption. Anyway, money for us.
My desire.
Alright, so what happened over this way? So Sarah, who is a faction leader, yeah. So she has a full stack up in their port. They also have upgraded defenses here.
No.
Yes. And they have the port with the extra, which gives the extra Sea Guard units. So reasonably tough garrison, and they've got the minor settlement defenses. Yeah, that's 29 units, no, 32 units total. Then they've got half a stack here plus the 13 units in this garrison. Okay, well, don't think this army's going to achieve anything against either of those. But let's see if we can take advantage of
Artisan of pain.
Catholic troops maybe moving out of position or something. Yeah, we'll force march one more turn here, and then start to use ambush stance, I think, next turn.
It will be a
Yeah, there's no way they'll be able to get as far as this. Well, and launch an attack, I mean. Okay, Mikari could use a cultist, but we've got one here.
Every step is pleasure.
Alright, why don't you have that one?
Drink in my excellence.
Come, come.
Party comes.
Alright.
bringer of sensation.
Yeah, just get all the lords over this way.
Temptation calls.
So we are replenishing here as well. We should be close to full strength next turn. Yeah, so next turn I think I have in mind moving up in ambush stance. Maybe what we could do is we could leave one lord as bait and see if we can get them to come attack us. But we'll see what develops over here. Honestly, if Trace were able to get the Catholic armies to come out to sea and fight them, and leave a settlement without protection or something, that could actually work out well. Yeah, we're not doing the level ups on those cultists still. Okay, and we can go for... yeah, let's run this back. So we should be 7 out of 7 cultists now. Yeah, so this should take us to 8 out of 8. Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing again. Where it doesn't... the capacity goes up to 8, but it doesn't actually give us the cultist. Okay, and yeah, you are getting the cult down here.
The cult of unfettered pleasure. The devoted flay themselves.
Good.
Yes, with vigor.
Yeah, nothing to do over here. Alright.
Ready to leave. What you want?
I imagine there's probably some little bits of diplomacy we could do here. to get a little extra money off somebody from declaring war on an enemy that's going to be, you know, never going to be attacking us or whatever, but I'm not going to micromanage that too much. We've got plenty of gold.
My desires are boundless.
It's really useful having the vision of settlements from the cults as well. Okay. Alright, so Lariel... Yeah, we'll see in the next turn whether she heads towards the High Elves on the west that she is at war with. Ah, okay. Wait, what? We won that fight? Okay. Big brain play by the vassal. First time in history that has happened. Yeah. Well. If they're just raiding there, it's not such a big deal. Alright, quest to raid Tor of Rest in 6 turns. Seems a little optimistic, but who knows. So what happened there?
Protector of Ulthuan.
I'm surprised, given the composition of this army, that we were able to beat 20 of the Catholic units, almost irrespective of what they were. I mean, obviously took a ton of damage, but awesome. That was, yeah, like I say, that's the best performing vassal army I have seen. Oh, less positive news though. It looks like... Yeah. Why are we not getting a cultist when we build that building? What is different about this time versus all the other times where we got the capacity and the cultist together? Well, it may just be there's some little glitch or inconsistency, but if we keep it like... If we always have one free here, the next building we do should hopefully spawn the cultist. Unless there's some cultist cap from this that isn't documented or I don't know about. That would really throw a spanner in the works for this campaign. I'm not going to demolish this again though. I think, yeah, there's no reason to think it would go any differently again. So next time we get up to 250 devotees, we'll stick the yeah, we've got them all here. We'll stick the building in here and just see if we get the cultists there or not. Alright, well, I think we've got a good opportunity here to deal with Catholic before the major High Elf factions come and start attacking us properly. But I will get on with that at the start of the next part. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Having a lot of fun in this campaign. And had a couple funny, although more or less one-sided battles against the Dark Elves. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in part 6.